Hey guys, this is Nick from ForexNoobs.com with my midday analysis. If you enjoy this analysis and my other videos, hit the subscribe button below this video. Subscribing to my YouTube channel gives you an instant notification whenever I add a new video. Also, please hit the like button below if you find this video useful. So before I start the analysis, I want to explain how it works so you can actually use it in your trading. On most Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I hold a live analysis session for my Forex Mastermind students. These sessions are recorded and posted to YouTube. I say most because some days I'm busy and other days I'm not trading, and I have a rule: when I'm not trading, I do not post analysis. In the analysis, I look for price action reversal setups on around 10 to 20 pairs that I'm currently trading. I check every time frame for every pair, taking a systematic approach to doing analysis. Personally, I do this analysis several times per day, but only the midday session is recorded as most setups are spotted then. So what are setups? A reversal setup occurs when price stalls at an area of support resistance and a transition of power occurs, from buyers to sellers or from sellers to buyers. I wait for price to approach these areas and spot potential setups. But these setups are not actual trades. When I share a setup on this analysis, it doesn't mean I'm entering the trade right away. Setups are just setups, and many setups do not trigger, so they never actually become trades. But some of them do, of course, and some of them become trades. To understand this, you have to know a little bit about my strategy, which I share for free on forexfornoobs.com, and there's a link to the strategy also below. I use 4 different tags in the name of these analysis videos. The tags are in brackets at the end of the name. It's important to know these tags just so you understand what is in the video. So if you see no setups, that means there are no setups today, obviously. If you see upcoming setups on, that means there are no setups, but I have spotted some very strong support resistance areas, which may lead to setups later in the day. So that could be anywhere between a few hours to a whole day. And if it's tagged with setups on, that means there are setups today, and I'm sharing potential trades in the video itself. So let's get started with the analysis. So today is Wednesday, the 5th of April, 2017. Time is 13:04 here in the UK. You're looking at a USDJPY daily chart. We're going to start with AUDCAD up top. So yeah, let's get started with the analysis for today. All right, so AUDCAD is sitting in between 2 areas. Well, it's approaching this lower area, but yeah, right now, nothing really much going on there. AUDJPY, what's happening here? Interesting. Looks like it's trending down. That's a good sign. It's hitting this resistance area here. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on AUDJPY for a potential continuation reversal. If we get an indecision candle forming here on, like, let's say the 12-hour or the daily, we might be able to take a short trade here, kind of a continuation trade. I just want to see price stalling here briefly. So I'm going to keep a close eye on this. This has some pretty decent potential for a continuation reversal. Let's definitely watch AUDJPY. Right, AUD New Zealand, what's happening here? Yeah, nothing much. AUD USD is in between areas, so nothing really much going on there either. CAD JPY is reversing. Did anyone take this from yesterday? Pretty sure we discussed this yesterday as a potential reversal. I didn't enter. I was looking at the higher time frames, but it just never triggered on the higher time frame. Yvonne, you did? What time frame did you trade on? What's your target? And stop? And entry? Oh, what am I doing? I'm using the wrong tool. I see Yvonne's typing, so I'm just going to wait. Anyone else get into this? Tong, what are your stops and entries? No problem, Yvonne. Well, look, like I said, we're in a rush today. I don't have much time, so I can't. I don't want to wait. I know it sounds bad, but I don't want to wait for people to type out their stops and entries and then discuss the trade. I hope that's okay, but I am in a really big rush today. So the trade itself, I was waiting for the 12-hour chart. I didn't enter on a lower time frame. I would have preferred the 12-hour, but it never really worked out. So I guess entering on the lower time frame was probably the best move. Seems to be going well right now. Do watch out for this area to the left here. Watch out for that. Watch out for this kind of whole zone coming through here. But that being said, you should probably be close to hitting your target by the time it gets far up into the zone. So it's looking pretty good. Also keep in mind that it is overall trending down, and it's a pretty strong downtrend. You can see it on the daily. I mean, this could very well be the end of the downtrend, but do keep that in mind when you're doing your risk management. Sorry, your trade management, I meant to say. But yeah, other than that, nice trade so far. All right, Euro AUD. What's up with Euro AUD? It's in between two support resistance areas. Yeah. Euro CAD, same deal, in between two support resistance areas. Euro GBP, same deal. EURJPY. EURJPY is doing pretty much what AUDJPY is doing. We're getting potential continuation reversal. So let's keep an eye on it. I'm going to keep an eye on both of these. We'll see how they go. Can't remember what we were up to. I'm not sure if we've done Euro New Zealand. But either way, it's in between two areas, so. All right. Euro USD. In between two areas. GBP AUD. All right. This is also in between two areas. Are we going to get something good today? Well, we already have some stuff that's decent, but who's long on GBP JPY? I think I saw a post about this one on the forum. Anyone here that longed, or was it? Because I'm pretty sure I saw this on the forum. No? Okay, well, no point discussing it then. It's too late anyway, if you wanted to enter. Nothing much on GBP USD. Nothing much on New Zealand CAD. Looks like AUDJPY is going to be the only decent thing today. Yeah, so there's not much going on right now. Let's check USDJPY actually. There's not much going on right now. Doesn't mean that there won't be stuff to trade later in the day, or this evening rather. But right now it doesn't look like there's much beyond AUDJPY and EURJPY, both for potential continuation reversals. AUDJPY does look stronger. Well, on the 12-hour anyway. Yeah, on the 12-hour, AUDJPY does look a little better. So what I would want to see here would just be basically price stalling at this resistance area. And that would be a sign that buyers can no longer push up and that the trend is going to continue down. So then I would probably trade with the trend. I'd want to see indecision, and then I'd want to see the reversal trend begin, possibly make a new low. It's very hard to say what my entry trigger will be because we don't even have the indecision candle yet. But I am going to be watching this one closely. Possibly even on the 6 hour. I'm not committing to the 12 hour for this. It could be the 6, maybe even the 4. We'll just see how it goes. These kind of quick continuation reversals, you have to be willing to jump in on the lower time frame for them, because they do happen kind of quickly sometimes, too quickly for the 12-hour charts. So yeah, let's keep a close eye on AUDJPY. We'll do the same for EURJPY. We'll see how that one goes, but mostly AUDJPY. That's the one that's looking best to me right now. So potential short setup on AUDJPY, potential short setup on EURJPY. I guess that sums up the analysis, and I think that is record time for the analysis, which is great because I don't have that much time today. So yeah, are there any questions, guys? EURJPY 8 hour short, I guess, if you want. A bit below my area, but you could definitely bend the rules of support resistance areas enough to drag the area down to here to justify getting into the trade if you really want to. Oh yeah, it could just be a wide area. All I'm saying is it's a bit of a stretch. It's a bit of a stretch, it's a bit of a risk, that's what I'm saying. Because even if it is just a wide area, which is fine, I mean, it could just be a very wide support resistance area, that's fine. But still, the lower, this is definitely happening towards the lower end of the area, and it's not going to be very hard for buyers to push up and take out your stop loss, unless your stop loss is up here, or even up here, like somewhere high up into the area. It's going to be pretty easy for buyers to hit your stop loss. So yeah, it's just a risk from that point, but I mean, it's not necessarily a bad trade. Yeah, but the wider you stop, the wider your target needs to be. So I'm not sure if that's too wise. Something like this maybe, but honestly, I'd probably want my target around about there. So with a wide stop, you could pull off a 1.5 risk to reward ratio, something like that. Bit late to enter. Are you already in? All right, sorry, I missed that you said that, my bad. Oh yeah, it's a bit late now, unless you want to enter down here. But then we're talking like way too wide a stop loss, and if you wanted to enter, I think it should have been on the 8 hour, much better entry up there. It's just what you got to, like, if you're taking a trade from an area that has a very wide support, from a very wide support resistance area, you're kind of bending the rules in the sense that it's towards the lower end. It's going to be very easy for buyers to push up because this is the outskirts of support resistance, let's say, and the outskirts aren't very well protected. So it's going to be easy for them to push up there. So you're going to need to make your stop wider. And if you can make your stop wider and still have a good target, then sure, you can go for it. But otherwise, it's a bit of a risk. But overall, it's trending down. I mean, you could have got a wide stop and still had a decent target. So it's not that bad. It's not as bad as it looked like when I quickly scanned over it. All right, Tong wants to ask about CAD-JPY. Would I consider an entry on the daily? I would say it's a bit too late for that. Move's already started. It's trending down. I wouldn't want to be in this trade for ages. I mean, the trend could be over, but it could very easily be still trending down. It could come up to here and then stall and then keep going. Entering on the 6 hour is fine because you can hit your target. But entering on the daily, it's a way later entry. Your target's going to be much bigger. I wouldn't be convinced that it's going to be hit. All right, guys, I am going to wrap up this analysis. I'm sorry, but I am very, very, very busy today. I've got like a million things to do as I am off to London tomorrow and I need to pack and do all this kind of stuff. So I am heading off. Keep a close eye on AUDJPY, keep a close eye on EURJPY. Other than that, thank you for attending and I'll see you guys for next week's analysis. Thanks for watching the analysis. I hope it was useful. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button below. Also, for instant notifications when I post analysis or other cool videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Once the setups I share in this analysis trigger, I post live updates as I manage the trade, such as my entry, exit, stop, and when to get out of the trade. For these updates, add me on Facebook or Twitter by clicking the buttons below. I'll see you in the next video.